here for Las Vegas. Race to the season. We're not there yet. Everyone's trying to jump the start for some reason. Here we go. We are green here from Las Vegas. A little bit of contact already on the start between Spooky and Aiden. Already Doge with the lead. Here comes Isaiah up the second, blocking Spectral as they go into turn one. Spectral down to the inside of Isaiah. It's going to be side by side there. Here we go. 3 wide on the bottom. Here comes, 21 goes up the racetrack there. And he's going to get shuttled out of line there. Now it's going to be side by side right behind them between Spectral and that number 11, or number 18, I should say, of Isaiah. It's going to be side by side going down to the corner. Here comes the 51. Chris Bald. Paul starts 6th on the start and is already up to 3rd after one lap. And here comes Rez into the picture as well.
Isaiah, he was able to hold on.
Here comes Rez inside for the race lead. Can't get it all the way down. He's going to be right there on his bumper. Now he looks down inside here for the race lead. Side by side between Doge and Rez. I didn't expect this here on lap number 4. Rez right there on that apron. He's going to make it stick. Rez to the lead here at Las Vegas, but Doge's going to be right behind him. Isaiah watching on as they're coming back to the start-finish line. There we go. A little bit of lag there on my end, but it's now gone away. Here we go, side by side. Doge looking outside, possibly for a crossover. Rez misses the corner. Here comes Isaiah with a dive. He hits into Doge. He's going around.
Sideways.
Isaiah going up.
Lose some time, and yeah.
Oh, and there he goes, spinning around. And oh my goodness, Isaiah. Fortunately for him, it's very early on, very early days. Side by side though, here we go. Doge taking back the lead over Rez. Rez still peeking outside, but Doge is going to be able to hold on to that position. Rez is going to be right behind him. What fantastic racing out of these two. Going down to one again. Rez right there on that bumper, being very careful. He's peeking down to the inside, leaning on that corner panel on exit, and Doge will go ahead and give him the room down the backstretch. Try to take this away for a minute.
I got you. Hold on, I gotta find Doge. Okay. So right now, Doge is on the outside lane. Rez is leading right in front of him, behind them. Oh, here comes a charging Marcus from front to third. Marcus all the way in 3rd now. He started in the back of the pack, and now he's charging his way up through the field like I predicted. A veteran here in ASCA, right on the bumper of the...
Look at him! He's...
Oh, there it goes! But no, he saves it.
He saves. No, there goes Skylord off the front of Jordan. No, that's not Jordan. That's crap. I don't know his name. I think that's CC in the 96. So I'm having to get used to some of these names. But Marcus is in 2nd now, and he's going for the lead on Rez. He started last, and he's already up to 2nd. Oh, he's going to hit that apron, though. It's going to allow Doge to go down to the inside. He's going to go ahead and take back 2nd place. Marcus may be able to fight on the outside, though, as he goes down the backstretch with a little bit of a run off the corner. They're going to be even down the backstretch. Rez all the way down that bottom, trying to protect that line from Doge as they go through the corner. Fantastic racing so far. Marcus gets a little bit tight there. As Rez goes and hits the apron, hits the wall, and Doge goes to the front. As we have a battle for the lead, Marcus right now looking all around, trying to get around Doge. Doge will go ahead and give him the space on the outside. Marcus is going to do a crossover and go to the inside. Now it's going to be side by side there. Marcus on the inside. He'll make the pass coming out of turn number 2. Doge into the wall a little bit. Now it's going to be side by side between Drifted and Rez. Rez backs off. It's going to be single file between your top 4.
Skylord. He had a little bit of incidents.
Oh, Marcus hits the wall, and now to the lead goes Doge. Keep going.
I lost my train of thought.
Whatever. Very exciting racing, though. I mean, when you said you were excited, I was kind of thinking that maybe, there goes the 12 and the 86 in that apron there. But I was really thinking that these guys would, kind of kill each other. But they've done everything but that. They've had some fantastic runs so far. Here comes Rez looking inside there on Doge, but Doge's going to put the block on him. Rez all over his back bumper. Oh, bad entry, though, by Rez. He's going to go high up the racetrack. Here comes Marcus trying to get back down to the inside. And now the 12 hits the apron, and Marcus is back to the lead. Here comes Drifted, bump drafting Rez down the straightaway, trying to push him along. And now CC is joining in on this battle for the lead. It will be a 5-car race for the lead. Here comes Drifted with a dive. He hits the apron, runs into the 12. They both go up into the wall. Marcus goes wide, and all of a sudden, Rez is going to go to the lead. Marcus still looking outside. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Almost turned himself around. And now V-Draft in that number 20 coming back into the fray. Marcus all over the back bumper of Rez as we are now 15 laps into this race. Rez hits that apron a little bit. Marcus backs off as he tries to get a run off the corner, looks inside. There he goes. A little bit of contact there in the back between the number 20 and a few others. Marcus getting involved in that as well. It looks like Drafted will get through up to third place. Marcus with a slide job down to the corner. Rez going to do the crossover there, and it's going to be side by side between them out of the corner. Now Rez inside, Marcus outside, and coming back to the start finish line, will be Marcus at the start finish line. A big cluster right behind them for third place between the 96, the 20, and the 12. Marcus goes really wide here on entry. Here comes CC getting a big bump. They're all making contact over there as they're coming through the corner now. CC into the wall. The 20 have driven into the wall. There goes CC and the 12. CC very aggressive, bad
well, they saved it though.
Yes, CC's able to get it recovered. So is that 12. Quick recovery as it looks like the 12 there kind of give a bad bump to CC and send him down the racetrack into Doge. And those two will fall back, but not too far back as they are still within draft distance up front. It is still between Rez and Marcus. Now Marcus to the front, Rez back down the second. I mean, wow. I mean, just a fantastic top two we have right now for the top spot. I'm really feeling really happy about these two. Guys that have recent D1 before, not having too much success. And they come down over to D2 and they're already having some fantastic runs. Oh, here comes Rez back to the inside. Marcus gets tight. And it looks like Rez will be able to complete the pass right here, but will Marcus commit to a crossover move that may be possible if Drifted goes and be friendly with these guys? Here comes Marcus looking outside. We'll see what he can do down here into one. A little bit of contact there on entry. Rez onto the apron there. Marcus really tight. Here comes Drifted down to the inside here on Marcus here for second place.
I can say for confidence, based on experience, that is something that does end up happening. You can easily pitch
it does.
The racetrack. Marcus just trying to shove Rez out of the way, dog. You just put him into the wall.
I bet that didn't make Rez happy. He's going to get right behind Marcus currently right now, falling behind on the CC. Staggering behind. You also got to think with some of these backpack drivers, they might be saving for fuel for the
they're hitting each other. They're going to the grass.
Oh!
Yeah, they made a little bit of contact there out of the corner. They're going to be able to save it, and that will be a relief for Drifted. I'm sorry, Trey. I'm right now trying to eat my pizza, so if we just like commentate here for a little bit.
Pizza. Yeah, right now, Marcus on the high side. Rez was trying to make a crossover move, but, Marcus got the crossover, and he has a really good run off that outside. But here comes CC right behind Rez, the number 86 machine. Following behind him is going to be, who is that? Who is the 56? 96.
96 is CC.
Okay, so that's CC. All right. Then who the hell's the 12? Some of these guys are in the back or thinking of trying to save fuel. And can you save your tires with these cars?
Yes, you can. And there goes Drifted up to the front. You were right. I mean, when it comes to pit strategy, it's going to be very important. Drafted has yet to pit, and there he goes. Yeah, so around halfway through, so every quarter of this race, Drafted. He's having a bit of a hard time getting his car down pit road. He may not be able to. And it looks like he will, but he lost a ton of time in the process here. Spectral taking the lead of this race. I believe he has short pitted, and he has taken the lead of this race. Maybe no Judge is right now leading the race, but he has crashed on the front stretch. He's ran out of fuel. I don't know what Judge was trying to accomplish here. He I believe he is out of fuel because he is yet to pit. And he's going to have to go all the way around. And yes, Spectral.
Yeah, that's going to put Spectral.
Yes, Spectral short pit. It was able to use those fresh tires to overtake the entire field. Remember, this guy was in last place when he got crashed early on. And now all of a sudden, he's back up front. And it looks like he will. But Rez is right on the bumper of Spectral now. Spectral has the time in the spotlight, but as we're coming towards the end of this stage, Spectral hits that apron. So does Rez a little bit. Rez trying to get that car to rotate. It looks like he will. And Rez is going to take the lead, but will Spectral try to fight back? Whoa! Spectral got on his corner panel, almost turned himself, but he's going to be able to save the race car. Rez back to the front as we are under 15 laps to go. But 3 and 4, I don't think anyone expected this. Rez is going to come out turn number 4, and he's going to win his first segment. All right, coming to the CLD restart zone. If they don't crash before it, Rez versus CC for the lead.
There we go.
Paul is trying a big jump right there by the 96. They're crashing at the start-finish line.
Look at Spectral
everywhere. Look at that. Oh, there they go. There goes Spectral into the air there. Trying to get a good look there of Spectral on top of Spooky. He's going to get back over. Falling for Men's involved. A crazy restart with a ton of jumping on that. Another car going around there.
And here comes a charging Chris Paul up into second place.
Fantastic restart by Chris Paul. Here comes Rez with the crossover, though. He's not going to let that stand. Side by side between these two. For second place with CC pulling away.
CC was able to keep up with Red.
Caution's
Oh,
out.
our first caution is out for the race. Oh no, please tell me this ain't gonna be a wreck fest. Come on, we had a good stage 1. I don't want to see another stage 2 failure. So right now we have a battle for 4th right now with CC and Doge. Doge was your pole sitter for tonight, staying in the top 5. Is he gonna drive it down low? Not gonna be able to get anything as they both hit the wall.
Back to the line, it will be CC, then Rez, then Crispal, Paul, Draft, and then Doge rounding out your top 5. It's going to be the 96 of CC, drifted up in the 20 on the outside, and then Road 2 is Fallen for Men, followed by Doge the Dev as they're coming to the straightaway here, coming towards the CLD restart zone. Wait for it, wait for it. Green flag is back out, big jump there by Rez, Fallen for Men, stalls on the start. It's going to be a big cluster back to the line, 2x2x2 as they go down towards turn number 1. Big dive there, Doge the Dev making a dive here for second place. Oh, he gets turned by Fallen for Men. There goes the 20 going around. 33 of Spectral gets involved as well. 3 cars spinning around. Aiden's going to get collected as well. Big calamity there coming out of turn number 2. It's going to be the 12 and the 33 being the lost survivors there.
Oh, CC gets a little tight. Here comes Rez on the inside.
Rez goes up into the air. 96 on top of the wall. Skylord gets turned around as well. Aiden involved as well.
You also got to thank. Look who also is sitting there.
Oh, he's tight. There he goes. Rez to the front. Marcus is now going to try to take over second place. It looks like he will. Here comes Spooky involved. This is Spooky. Runs into the 96 there down the backstretch, going all the way below that white line. Skylord watching on down the backstretch. Looks like we may have a battle for the lead closing up. You see Rez snaking again. Big dive there by the 56. 86 goes up into the wall there, and Marcus goes to the lead for the lead. Marcus hits the apron. Rez goes back to the lead. Stay right behind him, but now this will allow Slide Job to have an opportunity to go at Rez. Rez going everywhere around the racetrack, trying to follow the 56 wake as they go through the straightaway. Marcus again. Marcus hits that apron. Rez kind of hits it as well. They make contact. There's the wall, and now there goes Slide Job up to the race lead due to their mishaps. It's gonna be Slide Job doing a fantastic job right now, leading this pack and really defending off Marcus, one of the fastest guys all race long. But he gets really tight. He's gonna go up to the wall. Marcus trying to make a move down to the inside. Side by side here, coming across the start finish line. Marcus will lead that lap at the line, and it's gonna be side by side between them for the race lead. Marcus will go ahead and get the job done there, but he hits the apron. Now here comes Slide Job trying to make a move down to the inside, but cannot make it stick as Marcus just drifts through the corner. Marcus goes back up the racetrack, hits the wall, and it looks like, yep, there he goes. He has a bit of a gap there on the inside, but he backs off and gets right back behind him. He's got to reset him up right here. We'll see if he can do it. He's getting really close to the apron right there, as perfect as you can, but Marcus is doing a fantastic job holding him off. Now here comes Rez coming into the fray as these two have battled very hard. CC to follow, and this may turn to a 4-car battle for the win. Marcus hits the apron. Slide Job trying to make a stick. Here comes Rez out of nowhere with a fantastic run through 1 and 2. He's now going to have a look here on Slide Job here for second place. Marcus all the way blocking every line he can, and this is going to force Slide Job to go to the outside. Marcus misses corner, 3 wide for the race lead, and Rez takes it away. Here comes Slide Job right there on his back bumper.
Oh, here comes CC.
And now CC's back into this as well. 3-car battle for the lead with Marcus's mishap. And it looks like Red's going to hit that apron a little bit. Chris is going to have an opportunity, and he's going to look down to the inside. Come out of the corner. Really close right there between those two. Almost got turned around. However, Chris is now going to have the preferred line going down into turn number. No, never mind. Red sent it down to the inside. He's going to go up into the wall. And it looks like he's trying to get it off, but look at all that time he's lost. He tried going down and entering pit road, but he couldn't, and all that time was lost. Oh no, Rez, no! Rez just lost a ton of time that will surely cost him when he comes back down pit road. Unless he wants to just, oh no,
I thought whenever they were going to enter 3 and 4, that 9 machine there was going to slow Rez down, because I thought Rez was going to take that high side and have that 9 car right in front of him.
Oh no.
Oh, Crispal Paul!
Crispal Paul's coming in, but he's coming in way too hot. Rez is coming in as well. Rez is coming in too hot!
Oh no!
Did he get a speeding penalty?
He got a penalty!
And there it is. Unfortunately for the broadcast, you can't see that, but he has been given a speeding penalty, and Rez once again is gonna choke a win.
Oh, Marcus goes around. Aiden gives.
What?
Marcus was going around for a little bit. Aiden's on the tail of Chris Paul. Paul pushed him a little bit. Going to be a little of aggressive here.
Boy.
I think trying to block it here.
What
For
are they doing? Yeah, they're all making contact back here. Chris needs to get away from these guys. They're hitting each other. They're putting each other in the wall.
look at Marcus!
Yeah, they're pissed. Marcus is pissed at Aiden. He's trying to take him all the way down. Whoa. Yeah, Marcus and Aiden are definitely upset at each other right there. That was very clearly deliberate. We'll have to talk to them about it post-race. 2 laps to go. Chris needs to get away from these guys. These guys are trying to wreck each other.
I think Aiden's trying to protect Chris.
Yeah, but if so,
From
he's
Marcus.
pissing off Marcus by doing it. And we heard about his temper tantrum after Daytona. I can imagine how
guess
it's going.
what?
Well, final lap.
We
All right, thank you.
walking home.
Yeah, there it is for the first
Yes,
time. I finally got
sir.
it. Weehawk walking home for our final lap. And Chris
Wow.
Bald Paul, he won at Daytona. He worked with the pit strategy.
Oh, Aiden! Marcus, they went down to the backstretch.
Yeah,
They are good.
they are pissed at each other here, boys. Oh, he tried to wreck him right there. But that won't matter. We can talk to them about it afterwards. Out of turn number 4. 2 for 2 for Chris Bald Paul here at Las Vegas. What a drive.